guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have something very interesting and fun to show you. I decided to do a makeup video because I haven't done one in a while, but I had this specific idea of a makeup video that I hope you guys don't feel offended, but I thought it was a fun idea. So you know those books where it's like math for dummies and engineer for dummies, but I thought, what if I did like a makeup for dummies video, because a lot of people that I know, like family and friends, have a hard time with makeup and they are always saying like, please give me tips on makeup, how can I have, like, what should I buy? So this one can be like a foundation video for you guys to see if you're a noob to makeup. This is the makeup that I'm going to show you today. So without further ado, let's just roll the intro and start this makeup for dummies. Alright, so the first thing that you'll need is a shopping list. First thing that you need is the tools, and I'm just going to make you buy 3 brushes. That's just it. One which is more or less this shape and this big of a brush. This one we will call it the big brush. Then you will need a small brush and grab the most similar to this shape as you can. The third brush is an angular brush, something like this. And the last tool that we need is a sponge. Alright, now for the products, you'll need a concealer, and it doesn't need to be this one in particular. Any concealer will do if it matches your skin tone. Then you need a setting powder. I prefer it to be a compact powder and transparent, which looks white like this. These are my favorites. Then you need some bronzer. Then you'll need a blush, something similar to this, more towards a pink or coral. A highlighter that is solo, you don't need a palette, so something like this. And this one in particular is creamy, so you can grab a creamy one too, but if it's powder, it's okay. Next thing on our shopping list is an eyebrow powder. An eyebrow powder that it's dark, that matches your hair. And if you have lighter hair, you can grab a dark one like this and a lighter one for your brow. Then you need a mascara. Any mascara will do, just grab one. And for the lips, we need a lip oil or lip balm, a nude lipstick. If it's more towards a crayon like this, the best. And this last product is not mandatory, but if you want an extra spice of tint on your lips, you can grab a red lipstick. And this one, it's one of my favorites. Alright, so we shopped already. I'll give you some time to shop and you just pause the video, come back. You have everything that you need. Alright, let's start this. I'm gonna show you exactly how I transform into this, starting from this. So here I am barefaced. It's morning right now and I only have moisturizer on, and that's what I advise you to do. Now for the first step, like I said on the shopping list, you need a concealer, and I skipped my foundation routine, so I don't use foundation anymore. So if you're new to makeup, I don't believe you need foundation right away, or I don't believe you need foundation at all. Of course, depends on how your skin looks and if you have like acne or anything that you want to hide. But if you're a noob to makeup, I'm guessing that you don't use makeup at all. So if you're okay with using your skin like barefaced, it's okay to just wear concealer. Now that you're trying to get into the makeup world, you just need concealer. And I'm gonna use the NYX Born to Glow here, so I'm just going to apply it here under the eye. Don't worry about it because we're going to like buff it in and blend it here on top of the eyes as well, on the eyelid. Also apply it to the nose a little bit. Alright, now we have here the pack of sponges from Primark that I highly advise you to get. This is like your best friend in terms of makeup. You don't need to do much. You just need to take one of these beauties here and you're just going to tap. Just tap enough times. Don't worry about dragging the product or anything. You're just tapping like you're pressing. Just imagine you're pressing something into your skin. Alright, so next step is to set this. So every time you put something liquid on your skin or creamy, what's going to happen is that it's going to crease. So you need something like powder to set it and make it last through the entire day. And here for setting, some people, more makeup pros, use loose powder. That's something we are not going to get our hands into just yet because I believe it's a little bit harder to work with. So a compact powder like this would be the perfect thing. This one is from NYX. It's the HD finishing powder and it's just transparent, just It looks white, but it's transparent. And here we are going to use our first brush of the day, which is the bigger one. I'm just going to tap here to grab some product. And I always start under the eyes setting, but feel free, nothing like, you don't need to be too safe with this, too worried about applying this, because it's transparent, so there's no wrong here. Now comes one of our scary monsters, which is contour. First thing you need is the big brush once again. Our best friend right now is this little guy, and we are going to tap here once again. It's almost ending. I love this. This is Yellow Girl Pro Face HD matte powder. Yeah, and this is the color Sophie. It's my favorite. So we are going to tap a little bit. You don't need to tap too much, and very lightly. Here we are going to go very lightly. When you have these lines, you can just, without any product, start going all over the skin, all over the face, and just dragging a little bit of the product. Alright, if you want to add a little extra contour on the jawline, you can do the same thing, just tap and very lightly apply it here. Super easy, right? Now comes the nose. We want to contour our nose as well, and here we leave this little boy out and we bring the smallest one. It's not like the one that it's angled. I only added 3 to the shopping list, so this is like the middle one. It's small, but it's not like this super tiny angled brush. And this one we are going to use for a lot of things as well, but especially for the nose and the eyes. Alright, zooming in for my nose contour. And the first place where we are going to apply this is here under the nose. And this will just lift your nose a bit and it's going to look cuter. So this is the first place where we are applying the bronzer, and then we tap again on the product and we are going to start working on this line over here from your eyebrow going down into the point of your nose. I'm just going to do it like this, and you do the same on this side. Now you're going to take a little bit more product and draw a line here. And once again, move it too fast. If you move it too fast from one side to the other, it will blend eventually. So that's all you need to do. Now we are finished. Just grab the other brush that you grabbed earlier and just move around. Move around on top of everything that you've done. Now, still on the bronzer, we are going to use the bronzer to the fullest right now. I'm going to go back with the same brush that I used for the nose, and I'm gonna do eyeshadow right away. Just tap, and now you can tap a little bit more because we want some pigment. And you start applying here on top of the eyelash. And just like we did with the fat big brush, we are going to move it around quite fast and quite wide, just like this. So easy. This was like 20 seconds. The eye, and I'm going to do the same thing to this one. Alright, it's finished. The eyeshadow, check. Alright, so now I'm going to jump into the next product that I'm going to introduce to you, which is the blush. I love blush and I apply a lot, so I'm not scared of it at all. I think it depends. Of course, if you're new to makeup, you probably don't want to add as much blush as I do because maybe you're scared, but I'm just going to apply what I usually apply, and if you want less, just apply less. We are going to go back with our bestie here, the big brush, and this blush is the one by Sigma. This is my fave, all-time fave. It's called Cor de Rosa, which is actually a Portuguese name. And I will tap here. And the first place where we are going to apply is actually just here above the line where we applied the contour. And I'm just going to tap it right here. And as you can see, it starts applying some beautiful shade here. And I'm going to do exactly like we did with the contour, which is the big circular movements. Okay, I'm happy with this side. I'm gonna do this side now. Alright, I think we have enough blush, and now I'm going to apply blush on the nose. Just going to tap it from one side to the other. And to keep using our blush, I'm going to use it one last time, and this time I'm going to use it on the eyes. I'm going to go with our small brush, the one we use for eyeshadow, and I'm going to apply it here on the outer corner below the low eyelash. Okay, our skin is almost ready. I'm just going to introduce you to highlight now. I chose this one from Colourpop today, which is called the Wisp. Of course, you don't need this one exactly. And this one, you're going to use your finger. And I'm just going to apply it to the tip of the nose. It's the only place where we're going to apply. Nothing else, super easy. It's the only place that I've been loving highlighter now. And now I'm going to introduce you to the angular brush. This one we will use for our eyebrows and also for our wing liner. And all of this that we're going to use our angular brush, we are also going to use this product, which is an eyebrow powder. And once again, you can grab from any store, but this one I got it from Anastasia Beverly Hills and it's called the Ebony. I advise you to choose something that matches your hair if your hair is dark, but if it's light, you should go grab a dark one as well, at least for the wing liner. And right now what I'm going to do is to just tap here, and here on the eyebrow I'm going to start below the eyebrow and draw a line, and on the top you're going to do a line as well. And now that you have both of these lines, I just do some strokes in between the two lines here to fill them. Alright, so here is the brow filled. As you can see, comparing to the other one, it's so much better. And before I do the other side, I'm going to complete this side first in terms of the angular brush. I'm going to show you everything that we are going to do with this. The brow is done. Now it's time for the winged eye, the wing liner. I'm gonna show you how you can have a wing liner of your dreams with this powder that we use for the eyebrows. Alright, so once again I'm tapping the product, and now I'm going to twist the angular brush like this and start drawing a line. Just one line, it's very easy. Then you tap product again, and now instead of going like this, you twist the angular brush like this, you close your eyes and you start doing like a triangular shape. Twist once again like this, like the first line that we draw, but now you're going to draw a line here until like the mid center of the lid. And that's it. So I'm gonna do the same with the other eye and come back. Okay, so I'm back with both eyes done. It looks so much better now, and it's so easy, it's so fast. Now I'm going to finish the eyes with mascara. There's no science to applying a mascara. I just like to raise my head like this, and once the lashes on top are done, I do exactly the same to the bottom lashes. And that's it. I'm going to do the same with the other eye. The last thing that we are going to do is the lips. So I'm going to start with a lip oil. You can do a lip balm, something to just hydrate the lips. And this one is the NYX This Is Everything lip oil. It's one of my favorites. I prefer this to balms, but it's just a personal preference. And then I'm going to use this little guy here, which is called the NYX Lingerie Push-Up. I just go here on the top, just go over them like a crayon, more like a contour, and on the bottom as well. And you can drag a little bit towards the inside if you want. And it's just lip oil and this beauty. This is the color number 6. And that's basically it. You can wear this lip for the entire day. It's very natural, very pretty, matches really well with the shades of the makeup. But for me, I've been loving this trick lately. If you want to wear it, it's so easy, so you can add it to your easy first makeup, no problem at all. This is the NYX. Once again, I'm using a lot of NYX products today. It's a super clicky, and it's the shade Risk Taker. And I'm just loving a little bit here of red on the inside, a little bit of like Korean makeup vibes. I've been loving this trend, so I just applied a little bit here and a little bit here, and that's it. We are done. This is basically how the makeup looks. I really love it. It's my everyday makeup basically. It's very similar to the last everyday makeup that I uploaded. So here's some looks on this makeup. Alright, so there you have it, the makeup for dummies. Super easy makeup, super fast as well, and you can grab all these products really cheap from drugstore makeup brands, and you'll have this amazing makeup routine for your own. Let me know down below in the comments if this was helpful at all, if you recreate this, if you're a noob to makeup and will try your best for the first time. Just let me know the results. Take a shot at it, took a beauty shot, a selfie, and send me, tag me. I want to see your recreations. I love to see your recreations. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Also, thank you so much for the love on the new hair. I'm so happy with your reactions. You guys are the best, and you give me so much confidence to keep doing crazy stuff. Thank you so much for that. Don't forget to subscribe, and also follow me on the other platforms like Instagram, TikTok, and Depop. All of them are down below on the description. And thank you so much for watching. See you next week. Bye guys.